high school basketball.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome here on the Mackey Motors at Tailgate, brought to you by Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, and check them out online as well at MackeyMotors.com. Jeff Blankman along with Todd Danner with you here tonight. We've got Class 3A Sub-State 8 basketball coverage for you here tonight. Carroll Tigers are hosting Sadell. Long-time rivalry from years ago. Todd, it's been hard to believe. I was just down talking to Steve Schabel here a little bit ago. It's been since 2012 when Sadell left the Raccoon River Conference.
It has been. Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah,
okay.
So Carroll was 12-0 against them at that point since 2006, from 2006 to 2012. But an old rivalry, I guess, if you want to say it. Carroll and Sadell meeting up here tonight.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not too familiar with Sadell myself because I really haven't been around this side of the conference as well. But I know Sadell plays in a pretty good tough, the Heart of Iowa conference, and so it's a good competitive conference. And I'm sure, like I said, it's postseason time and everybody's 0-0. So, they got to make a competitive ball game. You never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely. Now, again, we are coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast as well, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. But Sadell 11-11 overall, went 8-8 in that Heart of Iowa conference. For Carroll, 9-12 on the year, went 6-9 in a very tough Raccoon River conference. The last time these two teams met, it was all Carroll as they won it 69-29. Now, Sadell is 3-2 in their last 5 games, but have dropped their last 2. And this is the one that scares me a little bit for Carroll, is they got blown out by Carlisle, and Carlisle made 17 threes as Carlisle won that 96-63. Of course, as the Tiger fans that are listening right now know, Carroll and Carlisle in the same conference. Carroll went 2-0 against Carlisle this year, so hopefully the Carroll boys, Todd, aren't looking at this and going, oh, Carlisle blew out Sadell, and we went 2-0 against Sadell, so they're not looking past this game. And that rematch potentially with Storm Lake on Thursday.
Right. If you do that, more than likely it's not going to be a good outcome for Carroll tonight. If you look past these guys, you really can't look past anybody when postseason time comes around. And, I think if I'm right, I think Carroll has lost 3 out of 5, right? Coming into this ball game, including the 2-game losing streak. So both teams riding 2-game losing streak coming into this ball game. So I'm sure Carroll wants to try and get back on track with the start of postseason play. Yeah,
absolutely. The Tigers had been playing really good basketball, having beat Ballard 64-54, beaten Denison Schleswig 71-32, knocked off Norfolk 59-46. But then dropped the game to Harlan. I think surprised a lot of people, losing 62-56. That was the final regular season game for Mitch Osborne, the longtime coach down there at Harlan. And you and I have gotten to know Mitch very well over the years. Want to take a moment to thank Mitch when he was the AD and coach down at Harlan. He has always been great to work with, and he's just one of the class guys in the business. And it's going to be a loss to the state of Iowa not having. It was a loss when he left the AD role. It's a loss as well with him leaving the sideline as well.
Same sentiments from Jeff. All the years that I worked with Mitch, and all those years between Denison, Schleswig, and Harlan, all the rivalry games and everything, and we're just a class guy, class family, all those his sons and everybody. It's just a heck of a family, and like you said, the state of Iowa. Harlan's not going to miss him. The state of Iowa is going to miss Mitch. Yeah,
there's not many ADs where the moment you email them, within a minute you've got an email response back that tells you where you're setting up and making sure you have everything you need. But Carroll also lost to Gilbert last Friday, 69-53. Carroll didn't play, I don't think, real well in those 2 ball games, so they're going to look to right the ship for Sadell. Mentioned that loss to Carlisle. Before that, they lost to Des Moines Hoover 52-50. They had won 3 in a row prior to that as well, beating Roland Story 79-64, top Twin Cedars 80-39, and got by Greene County by a final of 77-53. Todd Niles, Doug Boy, back with more of our Mackey Motors tailgate. That's coming up for you as we come to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade, helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com. Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you're looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest.
Thank you for calling Brinks Exteriors. This is Allie.
Hi. We recently had a tree fall on our house, and I'd like to get an estimate for roof damage.
Sure, we offer free on-site consultations for all our services.
Great. While I have you, could you refer me to someone who can replace a drafty window?
Brinks does windows too, with high-quality Energy Star products.
What if we'd like to replace our siding?
Brinks has you covered.
Gutters? Doors?
Our name says it all. Brinks Exteriors is your headquarters for all things exterior, from start to finish.
Call 712-ROOF-PRO or visit BrinksExteriors.com.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Mackey Motors at Tailgate here on on Kick 106.7. John Blackwood and Todd Danner with you here. Opening round of the Class 3A boys basketball postseason getting underway here tonight. Carroll again hosting Sade. Now, Todd, the one thing that jumps off for me, when Carroll was having their great teams of just a couple of years ago, it really started on the defensive end. When I kind of glance at the numbers for both of these teams, the one thing that jumps up, Carroll's still averaging 60 a game. That's usually enough to win you basketball games. I think the problem for them this year, they're giving up 60. That's kind of uncharacteristic of Carroll Tiger defensive teams under Randy Beeson.
Exactly. Like I said, offensively, both teams are pretty much the same. Like I said, Carroll's averaging 59.5 points a game. Sadel's at 60.4. Carroll's giving up 60, and Sadel's giving up 56. So pretty similar teams. So it's going to matter of who can knock down shots tonight. And as always in critical games like these postseason play, it's the free throws and turnovers. Turnovers and free throws come down to those all the time, most of the time.
Sadel's a better rebounding team. Part of that, you notice, they've got a lot of size on this Sadel Eagle Ball Club.
Yeah, I mean, 2 or 3 guys that are 6'5", 6'6", and I see they must bring a 6'6" guy off the bench as well. This Trevor good kid, so they got good size. So we'll see how Carroll can handle that size inside and take maybe get the transition game going a little bit to offset that size.
Now, Terry Kasperbauer, one of the guys I have the most faith in the world when it comes to knowing sports. I just think he's brilliant when it comes to everything. Told me one time this is a shooter's gym. Does it help Carroll a lot to be playing at home if this is a shooter's gym? Because both teams may shoot it well, but Carroll shoot it a little better.
Well, you always like to play at home in the postseason. Anytime you like to play at home. But like I said, shooting's hot and cold. If the home team's not hot, and if the visiting team comes in, and shoots lights out, it's all a matter of who's going to take care of the ball at the end of the ball games and knock down free throws. But like you said, playing in your home gyms, you got to be some kind of 5, 6, 7 point advantage for Carroll High, but we just got to see if they got to counter that tonight.
We'll stop away, take a break. We'll be back with more of our Mackey Motors Tailgate coming up next year on 93.7 KKRL, on Kick 106.7. I'll get it right one of these times.
Does your IT support really understand your business and goals? Or are they just there to fix something when needed? That isn't putting technology to work for your business. Custom Technology Solutions, or CTS, has been supporting all kinds of business for over 25 years. CTS, owned and operated right here in Carroll, is your IT partner that understands how to use technology for your success. Call Jamie North at Custom Technology Solutions at 877-287-1007 and work with a true IT partner. That's CTS, Custom Technology Solutions.
Custom graduation invitations for your one-of-a-kind senior from Stone Printing and Office Supply. It's super easy. You bring in your favorite picture of your senior, and Stones will custom design your invites to your needs. That's it. You're busy with all the other details. So let Stone Printing and Office Supply take the invitations off your list and make them memorable. And remember, Stone Printing and Office Supply also does yard signage too. Congratulations to all area graduates. Bruner, Reinhardt & Morton is a general practice law firm that's been providing highly ethical, professional, and dedicated legal services to their clients since 1936 in Carroll, Glidden, Coon Rapids, and Guthrie Center communities. Bruner, Reinhardt & Morton is a 4-attorney firm with a combined 97 years of experience. For more information, call Barry, Dave, Eric, or Jessica at 792-3480 or visit BrunerLegal.com.
For more than 40 years, Culver's has brought you fresh, never frozen deliciousness. And since 2012, we have been proud to serve the Carroll community. From mouth-watering burgers to our one-of-a-kind custards, our goal at Culver's is simple. Satisfy your hunger with the highest quality products delivered to you with a smile. Whether you are a coach, player, or parent, Culver's is the perfect destination to build team spirit. Come celebrate 12 years in Carroll with us.
Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
Feld Security of Carroll is the choice of homeowners and business professionals. They choose Feld Security because of the local and prompt service, 24/7 technician support, and ability to control their security device from their mobile device. That makes keeping your property safe even easier. A professional Feld representative can help you create a protection plan for your home or business. No matter what you're trying to protect, they've got you covered. Feld Security of Carroll, proud supporters of all area high school athletes.
Before time runs out, call Halber Enterprises for all your grain handling projects. They're here to help you with all of your steel buildings and electrical needs. Whether you want to build new, add on, or simply need service and maintenance, Halber Enterprises and Sukup Manufacturing have experience with projects of all sizes. Call Mike or Gary at Halber Enterprises, 712-658-2141.
Mackey Motors tailgate rolling on here on Kick 106.7. Jeff Blankman along with Todd Danner here tonight. And Todd, he's sitting over here to my left, so I got to be somewhat nice. But we do have Jeff Storyhahn in the house tonight. He's going to be taking photos. Those will go up on the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network website and Facebook page, probably later tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. He'll edit through all of them tonight and send them to us, and then Pete will post them to everything coming up tomorrow, Pete Callison. But I can't say nice things about him because he told me that I'm not allowed to.
I heard we can't.
Yes,
we can't talk about him.
I don't think that it's bad if you say nice things about him.
We're just going to say things that he's in the house.
Yes,
he's in the house. So that's all I'm going to say. Because I was told that.
You can't say him either.
Yep.
Did he threaten you as well?
We talked about it. So
okay. All right. Well, we'll just say he's in the house.
He's in the house.
And
everybody knows who that is. So.
Yes, we will leave it at that. We appreciate Jeff, and we're giving him a little bit of a hard time here. But
yes.
I've known him since 2004 when I got here. How long for you?
Oh, boy.
Did you know him in the 80s when he came?
Well, I know when he worked at Carroll, at the Times Herald. We had a good relationship working together at the Times Herald. And, the Jensen. So as I came in 91.
So you've probably known him since 91 then?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yes.
I apologize for that.
Oh, I know it. I know it. No one better that I'd rather work with, though, than like that with Jeff.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, it's fun. It's fun getting to know him and traveling with him and everything else the ball game. So we appreciate all that he does.
We've had a couple of nice road trips the last couple of years.
We have.
Things happen that we really can't talk about too much. So.
Well, I can't wait till the next time I see you two doing a wheelchair race or not a walker race again. Let's put it that way. But
that was a once in a lifetime thing there.
As we get back to basketball here tonight, Todd. Keys for you. What do you think each of these teams need to do to get a win and advance on here tonight?
Well, like I say, Carroll being a home team, I think they just want to come out and set the tone right away. See what defensively what Sadell's going to throw at them. And like I said, if Carroll gets a transition game going and get out to an early lead, I think you're going to see Carroll maybe switch up things off and on throughout the night to try and take some things away from Sadell. But, I said the early key for Carroll is to try to set the tone right away, get out to an early lead, and then try and switch things up in the second half and leave here with a victory.
For Carroll all year, been led kind of in scoring by Jared Moore, who's averaging 13 a game, and Stone Siebenaller, who's averaging 11 a game. So I always look at it, I go, Noah Hintershatcher at 7, Carter Essick at 6, Mac McCollison at 7, Trey Tassel off of the bench averages 7. Blake Malinsky can score. Miles Nussmack's got a really nice overall game. He averages 7 a game. So a lot of balance. Sometimes in these kind of games, you can get it where the top guys kind of match each other out and cross each other out. So it's got to be maybe one of those other guys tonight that steps in.
And I think, I saw Carroll high a couple times this year. I saw Carroll over at Denison. And the kid who really stood up to me that night was Tassel.
Yes.
Tassel. And he's got a left-handed shot, a left-handed drill. And so that's tough to guard. And he was on fire that night from 3, and he was able to drive to the basket. So I think of guys like that, the kids that come off the bench and stepping up. You get the kids who you don't think is going to have a good ball game for you, they need to step up. They're the ones who usually win the ball game for you.
Yes, absolutely. Sometimes it's not the superstars.
Right.
For Sadell, they come in with 2-3 guys scoring in double digits, led by Brady Hicks at 15 points per game. He averages a double-double. Gage Moreno at 14 points and Hunter Reed at 12 points. And then their other 2 guys, Adam Olin at 8 and Trevor Good at 7 points per ball game. Todd, that tells me that with almost 5 guys averaging double digits, they're averaging 60 a game as a team. They're probably not getting a lot out of the bench. So if Carroll can get into their bench, that could be a key for the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, that's always the key too. If he gets some of the key guys in foul trouble, make the opposing team go to the bench and see what, like we've just been talking about, see what kids step up in postseason time.
Let's step away real quick. We're back in 1 minute with starting lineups right here on Kick 106.7.
Carroll Tiger sports fans, Pizza Ranch would like to tell you about their new out-the-door special. Their buffet is a sure win, but when game day has you on the road or the family needs to fit in a meal around a busy practice schedule, be sure to ask about their great offers for carry-out or delivery. Any 2 medium pizzas for $22, or 12 pieces of chicken and mashed potatoes only $29, or try their $30 deal that includes 2 medium one-topping pizzas, 16 boneless wings, and a chocolate chip cookie. Order at pizzaranch.com today to score a delicious meal.
Hello, this is Dr. Michael Dirks, orthopedic surgeon with St. Anthony's. I'm excited to have joined the team here at St. Anthony's, your local sports injury experts. We perform knee arthroscopy with ACL reconstruction and meniscus repair, as well as shoulder arthroscopy with rotator cuff and labral repair. If you're suffering from hip, knee, or shoulder pain, give us a call so we can get you back to the playing field or back to the activities that you love doing.
St. Anthony Orthopedics, located on the St. Anthony campus. St. Anthony Regional Hospital. Always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
We begin to wind down our Mackey Motors tailgate here on Kick 106.7. Jeff Blankman again, along with it, Todd Danner tonight. See some of our area athletes in the house here tonight. See Trayvon Keeley and Phoenix Hartman from the Peyton Churdan Rockets in the house tonight. Also got, I don't want to mention them all because we got about half of the Kemper boys basketball team sitting across the way, and I'd feel bad if I forgot to say one of the names. So I'm just going to say that a good portion of the Kemper boys basketball team is sitting across the way. Let's take a look at our starting lineups tonight. First of all, for the Eagles of Sadell, under head coach Nick Noring, they're going to be starting a 5'11 junior in Gage Moreno, a 6'6 sophomore in Brady Hicks, a 6'3 senior in Adam Olin, a 6'5 senior in Hunter Reed, and a 6'6 senior in Trevor Good. For the Carroll Tigers, under head coach Randy Beeson, they'll be starting a 5'9 senior in Stone Siebenoller, a 6'2 junior in Matt Collison, a 6'5 junior in Jared Moore, a 6'1 senior in Carter Essex, and a 6'2 senior in Noah Henners. Starting lineups have been announced. We've got tip-off coming up for you in 2 minutes here on Kick 106.7.
Financial planning can be easy to avoid, but in these uncertain times, it should be our top priority. Now is the time to put Silverleaf Wealth Management on your team. Whether you want to plan for retirement, better manage your investment assets, or fund your kids' education, Silverleaf Wealth Management can help you discover, design, and implement a plan for pursuing your goals. Visit us online or schedule a consultation with me and Selecta today by calling or texting us at 712-775-2251. This is Silverleaf Wealth Management of Carroll, Iowa.
Are you currently attending or planning to attend DMAC? It's time to start applying for financial assistance for fall 2025 classes. The 2025-26 FAFSA free application for federal student aid is now ready to be filed. To make this form even easier, we have trained professionals on campus to help you complete the application. DMAC has a foundation scholarship application open now until March 1st. Complete one scholarship application to be considered for one of the many scholarships available at DMAC. Call us today at 712-792-1755 and take the first steps towards success.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you're looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest.
Thank you for calling Brinks Exteriors. This is Allie.
Hi, we recently had a tree fall in our house, and I'd like to get an estimate or roof damage.
Sure, we offer free on-site consultations for all our services.
Great. While I have you, could you refer me to someone who can replace a drafty window?
Brinks does windows too, with high-quality Energy Star products.
What if we'd like to replace our siding?
Brinks has you covered.
Gutters? Doors?
Our name says it all. Brinks Exteriors is your headquarters for all things exterior, from start to finish.
Call 712-ROOF-PRO or visit BrinksExteriors.com.
There's always a little different feeling when the postseason's underway.
Oh, exactly. It's a great feeling for not only us, but for the fans and all the both communities here. It's a postseason's a great time for everybody. Everybody said everybody's got a chance right now.
Jared Moore jumping things up against Trevor Good. We get the Tigers in their home white uniforms, Sadell in their road black uniforms. It'll be Sadell with Hunter Reed controlling the opening tip. They'll get it to Moreno out top now. Moreno with it. Comes over to the left side, gets it to Hicks, right back to Moreno out high on the left side. Stone Siebenoller with him. Matt Collison will switch over. They go from Olin down inside to Reed. Back out now to Hicks. Down to 16. The ball is tipped away. Jared Moore coming up with the steal. Feeds it off. Essex layup up no good, but a whistle, a foul. And that is going to go against the Eagles, and that'll put Carter Essex at the free throw line. Todd, that's a really good start for Carroll. A steal on one end.
Yeah, like I said, defensively has set the tone right away with the steal, and Jared Moore
up and good. That'll put the Tigers on top here by a score of 1-0. That foul here a moment ago on Adam Olin, his first. Second free throw on the way. This one up good as well. So Essex knocks down both free throws. And Carroll has the early 2-0 lead. They'll drop back into a half-court man-to-man. Reed with it over on the left wing. Comes off a screen by Good. Stripped away by Matt Collison. Collison with the steal. He'll push it up right side. Gets in the lane. Kick out pass. Siebenoller three from the corner up no good. Weak side rebound taken down by Hinters. Back over to Siebenoller inside to Essex. Nice pass in the lane. They'll kick it out right wing. Three from Moore up no good. Weak side rebound taken down by Siebenoller. Todd, the ball movement right now really good for Carroll.
Right, they get good spacing as well. That's what Carroll has. Good spacing, and they're moving the ball really well, and they're getting good shots. And I think they've grabbed two offensive rebounds already.
Siebenoller with it on the left wing. Comes off a screen, brings it up top. That screen set by Essex. They work it to Moore. Skip pass over to Siebenoller left side. Pump fake. Gets it down underneath to Essex. Kick out pass to the right corner. Good job flashing down there for Moore. Three is up no good. Rebound tipped around into the hand of Hitters. Feeds it off to Moore for the layup, and the Tigers lead it 4-0.
Yeah, nice offensive rebound there by Hitters last time to find Moore underneath the basket. And like I said, early 4-0 lead for the Tigers.
Very unselfish play here early on from Carroll. 6.5 to go first quarter. Good with it down on the block. Feeds it over. Ball not loose again. And Carroll will come up with their third steal and the third Eagle possession. Now out to Moore. Drives in lane over to Hinters. Kick out pass to the corner. Three on the way. Siebenoller up no good. Moore with the tip in though, and the Tigers lead at 6-0. We're going to get a timeout called by Sadell. And Todd, the only thing that couldn't go better right now for the Tigers is they haven't shot it really well. They're just dominating the offensive glass.
Well, they're falling right. They're in the right position at the right time. You know, like I said, the missed 3-pointer that time, and Moore was right there for the rebound, able to put it back up for the 2 points, 6-0 lead, and a quick timeout by Sadell.
Yeah, I think if you're Coach Snyder, you got to love the energy and the unselfishness that his teams come out with. 3 possessions for Sadell, 3 turnovers for Sadell.
I think that's what Mike said. Sadell is, the guys just got to do a better job taking care of the ball. I'm sure that's one of the things that their coach is talking about, Noreen is talking about right now. Take care of the better the ball, because 3 straight possessions, they turn the ball over.
That's the kind of defense that we saw with those great Carroll teams 3, 4, 5 years ago.
They always say defense wins championships, even in football. It's just like that.
Moreno will bring it up. Gets it up across half court. Yeah, ask Kansas City and Philadelphia. Super Bowl.
Right.
Reed feeds it inside, and Jared Moore with his second steal. Tigers with 4 steals here. Over to Essex, right side. Drives in, kicks it off to Collison. Nice fake. Gets to the rim and lays it up and in. 8-0 Carroll.
Yeah, nice ball fake there to the middle, and Collison was able to drive right through the middle for the easy layup over the top.
Looked just like his mom, Ann, with that dribble penetration. Ball tipped. Another steal. Collison coming up with it. We're going to get a foul in the backcourt. That's going to go on Hunter Reed.
Yep.
That's going to be his first, and the team's at second.
Yeah, come on. Like I said, Sadell, 5 straight possessions, 5 straight turnovers. That's going to be a long night for Sedell if that keeps up. And good thing for Carroll High defensively. They can continue what they're doing right now.
8-0 Carroll with the lead. Siebenthaler finds Collison out high right side, down to the wing to Moore. To Hinters below the right elbow. Kick pass left corner. Siebenthaler's three up. Good! 11-0 now in favor of Carroll.
Yeah, it's like we talked about. Set the tone right away. You can't set the tone any better than an 11-0 lead 3 minutes into the ball game.
Olin with it out top. Wants to drive. Cut off by Essick. Now comes around the right side. Feeds it in. The Hicks in the lane. Double team will come. We're going to get our first foul against Carroll. I think that's going to go on Collison. Moore was playing behind him. Collison came around to try and steal it away, but they are going to say it's on Jared Moore. It'll be a little push from behind his first.
I thought it was going to be a foul. They called Moore. A little push from behind on Moore.
Inbounds comes in. They'll work it over on the left wing to Hicks. Down to the corner to Moreno. He's going to fire up a three. That one up over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. And it's going to be Carroll Tiger basketball.
Yeah, good defense continues for Carroll High. Another possession for the Tigers. Already up 11-0. 5:07 to go in the first quarter.
That's the first shot?
I think that is the first shot. They had 5 straight turnovers. Yeah, so the first shot was 3 minutes into the ball game.
Moore skips it over to Siebenthaler, down to the baseline to Essick. Attacks, kick pass back over to Moore. He'll attack right side. Jump stop in the lane. Ball knocked away into the hands of Hinters, who dumps it underneath the Moore shot. Blocked, and the rebound taken out of that time by Ola. Looked like Sadell that time settled in defensively.
A little bit better defensively. There's a good offensive play by Sadell that time.
Nice cut by Brady Hicks. He'll score at the rim. 11-2 in favor of Carroll as Collison runs it down, gets in, scoop layup up, no good. Hinters hustles for the rebound, his third of the ball game, and now the pass nearly thrown away. Kick back out to Hinters, and now jumping the pass to Moreno. Moreno's layup on the other end is good, and a 4-0 run by the Eagles.
Another turnover for Carroll High. Bad pass saved by Sedell.
And there's a runner by Olin up, no good. Offensive rebound to Hicks. His putback is up in good. And now if you're the Carroll Tigers, you might be thinking about a timeout.
Yeah, I would say that's got six quick points in there for Sedell. Now it's 11-6 ball game.
Pressure by Sadell. Looks like a 1-2-2. They tip another pass and come up with another steal. Hicks with it. He'll push it ahead. Adam Mine checking into the ball game, and now we've got another bucket, and there's the timeout for the Carroll Tigers. A 30-second timeout as Moreno picks up his second bucket of the ball game. And Sadell answers Carroll's 11-0 run with an 8-0 run. 11-8 Carroll with the lead. Mack in 30 seconds here on Kick 106.7.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
You know, Todd, when this game first started, Carroll looked like you playing defense against me years ago. Then it switched. All of a sudden, Sadell looked like you playing against me in defense back in the days of playing in the Westside Gym on Sunday morning.
Yeah, so a few times like that. But I knew if I jump out to a big lead that you would eventually come back. And
Siebenthaler trying to get his second three, left corner, bounces around the rim and gets the shooter's touch. He'll drop it in. That'll stop that Sadell run. It's 14-8 Carroll.
Yeah, big basket by Siebenthaler. Like I said, to stop that run. They needed that because Carroll got a little sloppy with the ball the last 3 or 4 possessions.
Hicks over to the right side. They'll throw it away. That pass goes into the hallway. He was anticipating good, flashing out to the corner. Good cut to the basket, and that ball goes well behind him.
You know, and it's surprising, too, like all these turnovers right now. It's combined, both teams with over 9 or 10 of them already, and both teams only averaging 11 turnovers apiece coming into the ball game.
Trey Tassel in the ball game. Pump fakes out of the right corner. Gets down to the baseline. Now to Moore. Left corner again. Siebenthaler. Go! No good. In the rebound taken down by Good. I was ready to go. Hicks will bring it up. Gets it up across half court. Moreno pops out. He'll catch it. Picked up out there by Siebenthaler near the half court circle. 2:50 to go here. First quarter of play. 14-8 Carroll. Hicks with it way out by the Carroll bench here, about 25 feet away right side, looking to drive on Moore, gets in the lane. Tough runner in traffic. It's up nice soft touch that time by Hicks.
Yeah, you can see Hicks is one of the go-to players offensively. Did a nice job creating his own shot that time for 2 points.
3-2 zone for Sadell. Siebenoller again kicks it over to Moore. Great ball movement. Finds Collison. Attacks off the baseline. Now down to Tassel left corner. Tassel up top to Siebenoller. Right side they work it to Moore. Back into the lane to Miles Nuzbeck, who has checked in. His shot off the rim, no good. And Good will come down with a rebound for Sadell. Eagles got a chance to cut this to a 2-point game or a 1-point game with a 3. They were down to 11-0 at one point. 2:08 to go here, first quarter. They work it over to Olin. Back up top to Moreno. Over to the left wing to Mine. Mine with it back up top. Moreno again defended by Siebenoller. Wanting to drive. They'll cut that drive off. Now starts left. Finds Mine on the wing. He'll bring it over. It's now into the hands of Olin. Olin now over to the right wing. Hicks hits to the free throw line. Fadeaway jumper off the back of the rim. No good. And the rebound to Nuzback.
Good defense that time for Carroll High.
Tassel on the left wing. Off to Moore. Kick pass right corner. Ball tipped. Another turnover for Carroll. And now nearly stolen back by Nuzback. He is going to come up with it. Got away with maybe a travel, draws a foul on Hicks and lays it up and in.
And like you said, I think you might have got away with the travel there on that, but a nice steal, and he got the shot fake and he was able to draw the foul, and he couldn't get them with the basket. Couldn't finish off a conventional 3-point play here for the Tigers.
I only say that because he took a little bit of a hop down there on that pump fake. He left the ground.
I kind of thought the official was going to call it. Yeah.
But we're okay with that.
Yep.
Substitutions, Blake Malinsky into the game. Henner's back in. So Tigers, the only starter on the floor right now is Siebenoller. Nuzback knocks down the free throw, a 69% free throw shooter. And the lead, I just mentioned here a moment ago, the lead could be down to 2 or 1. It's back to 7.
Back to 7, just like that.
Reed with it out high, bounces it off now to Good. Good gets it back over to Reed. 3 on the way up, no good. Long rebound taken out by Mine. He'll lose it. Hicks will pick it up over to Moreno. Moreno right wing, back up top now to Hicks. Hicks will back it out. Nuzbeck puts some pressure on him. Works it down the left side, penetrates down. We're going to get a hold call going to go against Carroll. More than likely that's going to go on Nuzbeck. And that is going to be the call. That'll be his first. And team foul number 2 on the Tigers. Todd, they took the 5-second closely guarded away. Yes. Do you like that?
Yes, I do. Like some kids that hold that ball out there, and I do like that new rule a lot.
Jumper by Hicks is up and good. That'll make it 17-12. Nice move down on the left baseline to get himself cleared for the jumper. Nuzback over to Siebenoller. Right corner now to Malinsky, who's a good shooter. Had it right in front of Greg Perkins, who's sitting over there in the front row. Back over now to Siebenoller. Back down to the baseline to Malinsky. Off to Henners. Henners will kick it out to Nuzbeck. Left corner, Tassel. 3 on the way up. Good!
Yep, Tassel's going to have some left-handed shot there for a 3-point shot for the Tigers. And he's a good left-handed shooter. He's fun to watch.
Yeah, if he's on a roll.
Yeah, if he gets on a roll, he can put some points together for him.
Certainly probably doesn't shoot like Dad, though, I'm guessing.
No, probably not.
Sorry, Tyler. I know Tyler was a great player. Just got to have a little fun. I'm never nice to anybody on the radio.
Yeah, I know that. I found that out. Yes, I know.
8 seconds to go here. They work it over to Mine. He's looking to answer. His 3 is up, no good. A rebound taken down by Tassel. Tassel shot from beyond half court, off the glass, off the rim, no good. And we are through 1 quarter of play. It was all Carroll early, all Sadell in the middle, all Carroll to close it out. Tigers on top here, 20-12. Second quarter is 1 minute away here on a Kick 106.7.
Does your IT support really understand your business and goals? Or are they just there to fix something when needed? That isn't putting technology to work for your business. Custom Technology Solutions, or CTS, has been supporting all kinds of business for over 25 years. CTS, owned and operated right here in Carroll, is your IT partner that understands how to use technology for your success. Call Jamie North at Custom Technology Solutions at 877-287-1007 and work with a true IT partner. That's CTS, Custom Technology Solutions.
Custom graduation invitations for your one-of-a-kind senior from Stone Printing and Office Supply. It's super easy. You bring in your favorite picture of your senior, and Stones will custom design your invites to your needs. That's it. You're busy with all the other details. So let Stone Printing and Office Supply take the invitations off your list and make them memorable. And remember, Stone Printing and Office Supply also does yard signage too. Congratulations to all area graduates.
Jeff Langman, Todd Danner with you. 20-12 Carroll as we head to the second quarter. Todd, how did the Tigers build this lead?
Well, I said taking advantage of Sadel's turnovers, early on, and then just playing good to be able to move the ball offensively, just like there.
They get it underneath. Moore can't quite get it to go, but Moreno was standing out of bounds, came back inbounds. That was the first player to touch it as Moore went up for the rebound, actually tipped it into Moreno's hands. And he was not established inbounds, so it'll stay with Carroll, but great ball movement to start this
terrific ball movement. Great spacing by Carroll High. They move the ball quick so that it doesn't give Sadell much defense time to move on defense.
Hitters out to Collison, down to the right corner. Siebenoller open for three, up short. Long rebound taken in by Collison, drives in, left-handed layup, no good. Hitters hustles for his fourth rebound of the game, gets it back out and driving in and laying it up and in is Carter Essick.
Yeah, great rebound that time by Essex to get that ball, Hinders to get it into Essex for 2 points.
Carroll has stretched that lead back out to 10. Their largest lead is 11. Bounce pass down to the baseline to Reed. Kick out pass now to Olin. His three rattles home from the right wing. First three for Sadell. And the Tigers' lead is 22-15. Lob pass down to Moore in the corner. Now to Ethick, who just got a fingertip on it near the left elbow. He'll track it down. He'll get it back. They find Hinders down to the left corner to Siebenoller. Drives in on the baseline. Lob pass up top. Tip stolen away by Hicks.
Both teams are getting their hands in the passing, doing good defensively that way, passing lanes.
I don't know if Carroll's adapted to the length right now that Sadell. A lot of those passes are just because they're trying to throw over a tall player.
Well, it's trying to throw over towards the middle, and Sadell's long arms are just reaching in and getting them.
Hicks's corner three up, no good. Collison coming down with his second rebound. Off now to Jared Moore. Moore will bring it up. Ball tipped away by Mine. It's loose. And it'll be Hicks picking it up for Sadell. He'll get it across half court, attacks down the lane, slides around Hinders, and a little finger roll, a little George Gervin there. It is 22-17.
Yeah, nice little George Gervin move there by Olin for the Eagles.
You and I might be the only two that know him.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's some trivia. How many know who George Gervin is?
Bounce pass in the lane to Hinders. Kick out pass. Gave up a shot at the rim to kick to the three, but bailed out on a foul call against Sadell. And that one's going to go on Hunter Reed. I'm sure people our age know George Gervin, the Iceman. But and we're not talking about the Iceman from Top Gun.
Right.
For all the younger people out there, yes.
That's what they, Yes.
6:05 to go here in the first half. Our Culver's halftime report coming up. Culver's custard. That's really good stuff.
I had Culver's before we came here. Amy and I did, yes.
Yes. Tell Amy hi, by the way. How come she didn't come out?
She's working until 11 o'clock tonight.
Okay. Moore now over to Collison. Collison attacks. Kick out pass to Siebenoller. Three up. Good.
Yeah, it's a good ball movement by Carroll High. That sure finds the Siebenoller another in the corner for another three for the Siebenoller.
He's got three threes here in this half. He's got 9 here in the ballgame. Driving in again is Hicks. Little fade away from the free throw line. No good. Castle had it but couldn't squeeze the rebound. They feed it off now into the hands of Soma, and the ball stolen away by Siebenoller. Landon Soma, 6-foot junior, in for the first time. Essick nearly lost it in the lane. Got to get out of the lane. He does. Out now to Collison. Three on the way up. Good.
Yeah, Collison's got to go. I mean, good from three-point line now. The Tigers are hot from behind the three-point arc right now.
28 now to 17. Matt Collison with the three. We're going to get a timeout called by Sadell. 5:16 to go here in the first half of play. We'll step away. We're back in a minute here on 90-yard kick, 106.7.
Bruner, Reinhardt & Morton is a general practice law firm that's been providing highly ethical, professional, and dedicated legal services to their clients since 1936 in Carroll, Glidden, Coon Rapids, and Guthrie Center communities. Bruner, Reinhardt & Morton is a 4-attorney firm with a combined 97 years of experience. For more information, call Barry, Dave, Eric, or Jessica at 792-3480 or visit BrunerLegal.com.
For more than 40 years, Culver's has brought you fresh, never frozen deliciousness. And since 2012, we have been proud to serve the Carroll community. From mouth-watering burgers to our one-of-a-kind custards, our goal at Culver's is simple. Satisfy your hunger with the highest quality products delivered to you with a smile. Whether you are a coach, player, or parent, Culver's is the perfect destination to build team spirit. Come celebrate 12 years in Carroll with us.
Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
Postseason basketball here tonight on Kick 106.7 KIKD at Lake City, Carroll. Jeff Blankman, Todd Danner with you here tonight. Carroll Tiger basketball. Tigers right now with a pretty comfortable lead. 28-17. That matches their largest lead of the game, and a great job by Collison defensively to create the turnover on the inbound.
Well, he stepped in the passing lane and faked it like he was going to go out on the Sadell player, and then was able to knock the ball off the Sadell player's hands out of bounds.
Collison up across half court. Randy Beeson hollering out the offensive instructions. 2-3 zone look this time, I think, for Sadell. Yep. Tassel with it out high left side. Comes off a screen by Essick. They'll work it now over to Collison, down to Essick on the block, and he's going to lay it up and in.
Nice pass that time. Essick underneath the basket, able to go for 2 more points for the Tigers.
30-17. Carroll with their largest lead here of the ball game. Moreno up top gets the lane. Shot is blocked by Essick and Moore, but one of them got him on the arm.
I think they're going to call Essick.
I think so as well.
Yeah, they're going to get Essick with the body. Yeah, it was driving down. Because Moore had a good block.
Yes.
That wasn't going to be called. It was going to be the body foul on Essick.
I think both got a piece of the ball, but everybody always forgets that the body counts as a part of that.
Yep.
Moreno at the line, 79% free throw shooter, and that one up no good. That is their first free throw attempt here in the ballgame.
And that's what I said. That's going to be another key to the ball game. Who can get the free throw line more, and Carroll just has to take advantage of that.
Good and Reed have checked back into the ball game. They're out there with Mine, Hicks, and Moreno. Free throw on the way up, no good. And the rebound taken down that time by Carter Essick. So you got Essick, Collison, Moore, Nuzbeck, and Tassel for Carroll. Moore with it on the left wing. 4.5 to go here in the half. Moore gets the right side of the lane and uses that long length and a big step to get to the rim. Lays it up and in. Carroll beginning to pull away.
Dribbles all the way around the court for 2 more for Moore. Great basket by Moore.
Nice drive that time up by Adam Olin. He's going to draw some contact. And it'll get him to the free throw line. That one again going to go on Essick. Carter now with 2 here in the ballgame. Carroll's been called for 4 in the game. Jared Moore with a 1 and Miles Nuzbeck with a 1. Hicks at the line, or Olin, 56% on the season. And the first one's up and good.
Yeah, so Sadell now will be shooting free throws the rest of the way in the second quarter with 4:19 remaining. 4th team foul. The next one is the 5th foul.
That's timeouts. It's just 2 fouls on, two fouls on Carroll.
Excuse me, my bad.
No, that's all right.
That's right.
Second one up, no good. And Carroll had boxed out everybody so well that Jared Moore and Nuzbeck left it bounce in between them. That's what we always tried to do when I was in high school. I'm not saying we ever accomplished it, but we certainly tried it. 32-18 Carroll. Collison with it right side up. Top now to Malinsky. Great shooter. 3 is up, no good. Rebound tipped out of the hands of Nuzbeck, but he stays with it, gets it back. Fadeaway jumper, rattles in and out, no good. And the rebound cleared this time by Sadell. Moreno will bring it up right side. Attacks down to the baseline. Leaves it up top to Olin. They work it down on the baseline now to Good. Good looking for Mine, who cuts through. Nothing there. Back off to Olin. Olin looking to drive in. Step through move. Tough shot in traffic. No good. The rebound to Good. His putback no good. And Jared Moore will clear his 3rd rebound here in the ballgame. Nuzbeck right side. Gets it off to Moore. Drives in. Down to Tassel. Baseline 3 up. No good. Weak side rebound taken down by Good. Off to Moreno. Sadell looking to push. Carroll gets back defensively. Euro step. Shot up. No good. And we're going to get a foul. We're going to go on Reed on the rebound. And that is number 3 on the 6'5" Hunter Reed.
That's a big foul for Sadell. I'm sure they're going to have to go to the bench here, you bet. And Brady Hicks will re-enter the ball game for him.
Stone Siebenoller and Noah Hinders will check in as Moore and Collison will check out for the Carroll Tigers. Siebenoller will bring it up. Tigers a chance to extend this lead. Their largest lead right now has been 15. Malinsky with it. Bounces it over right side. Siebenoller 3 on the way. Good!
Siebenoller knocks down his, 4th 3-point shot of the night?
Yeah.
17-point lead now for the Tigers.
Tigers starting to stretch this thing. Or if you're Sadell, you got to start to worry a little bit. Mine's 3 is up, no good. And the rebound to Nuzbeck, his 3rd, now off to Siebenoller. Siebenoller wanted that 3. Down to the corner now to Tassel. Back out to Siebenoller. They get it into Hinders over to Malinsky on the left wing. Malinsky back up top. Siebenoller going to fire up a 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound tipped out into the hands of Moreno. Off to Mine. Nice bounce back to Moreno. Layups up in good. Tassel almost got back Todd to defend that one.
Yeah, it looked like Tassel was closer, but a nice give and go with transition basket there at the time for Sadell. Much needed points for Sadell to cut the lead back down to 15 with just over 2 minutes to play.
Don't see that well of a 2-on-1, 2-on-2 kind of a break executed like that very often.
Not much anymore. You don't. You got to have good spacing on those plays like that.
Mine is going to tip it away again. He'll come up with it, leaves it off now to Moreno. Layup no good. Rebound tipped out, gathered in by Olin. Olin will back it out, looks for a cutter, nothing there. Now finds Moreno on the wing, over to Hicks. He'll catch and fire up a three, back to the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Good. Good has got it just above the block, and he's going to spin around a couple of times. We're going to get a reach in, either Hinters or Nuzback going to be the guilty party, and that's going to go on Nuzback, and that is going to be number 2 on the 6'4" sophomore.
Yeah, Sadell right now is doing a good job of getting himself in good position for rebounds, and Carroll's just got to get the fouls here called against them.
Into mine, ball knocked away by Malinsky. It's going to bound out of bounds. Good defense again by Carroll. On right over in front of the Carroll student section. Simon Ludwig over there in the house. Blake Slagle. You see Quentin Polking over there. Logan Mencken. About 1,000 other kids. Well, not 1,000, but you know.
You know them better than I do.
Yeah. Up top, Olin with it. They'll cut Moreno and mine through on the baseline. Tassel just rips it away and goes down and lays it up and in on the other end.
Yeah, great defensive play by Tassel that time. He caught the Sadell player looking ahead, but not looking at right at the ball, and Tassel was able to steal it for the basket.
37-20, Carroll. Moreno looking to drive in. Kick pass stolen away again. This time by Nuzback. His second steal, bounces it off to Tassel. Layup spins in. That one barely fell, but it did fall.
Yeah, good 2-1 transition break of the time for Carroll. Nuzback to Tassel for 2 more points. 19-point lead. I think it's the biggest lead of the night for Carroll High right now.
It is, yeah. 39-20. Mine with it over on the left wing in front of the Carroll student section. Now work it over to Olin. Going to fire up a three. It's no good. Nuzback with a rebound, his 4th. And Nuzback will push. Gets it up top over to Tassel. 3 on the way. Good!
Tyler Tassel knocks down another 3-point play for the Tigers. 42-20. Tigers out to a 22-point lead. It's just the end of the first half here.
And I know Coach Noring would probably love to call a timeout, but you're under a minute to go. You might as well just let the half end.
Yep.
Carroll should get the ball back. About a 4 to 5 second difference between the shot and game clock. Brock Bating, one of the great 3-point shooters. Of course, one of those Kemper guys in the house tonight. And he's got to like what he's seeing from Carroll shooting the 3 tonight.
Yes, I'm sure he does.
Guy that shoots it as well as he does. Moreno gets it over to Hicks. He'll fire up a 3. It's no good. And Carroll's going to have 5.7 seconds to work with as you hear the chant of air ball from the Carroll student section.
Right, that's one thing you always hear when that happens. And, 5.7 seconds left. Carroll's going to have a lot of options, I think, offensively. There's a lot of kids that are contributing right now, especially on the 3-point line. So I don't know if they're going to get a drive to the basket or if they're going to set it up, move the ball around, and get a 3-point shot off.
You've never shot an air ball, have you?
I'm not going to say.
Steven Collison brings it up, attacks, and he's going to draw some contact. Now, it's only the 3rd foul of the quarter against Sadell. It's a non-shooting foul.
So not a bad foul by Sadell that time.
Carroll will inbound down on the baseline. That foul is going to go on Hicks, his 2nd. They'll put Malinsky, Essick, and Siebenaller out near the 10-foot line on the volleyball court. They get it to Siebenaller. His 3 from the left corner, no good. And the Carroll Tigers going to take a pretty commanding 42-20 lead into the halftime. We'll step away, take a break. Tigers put 20 on the board in the first quarter, 22 in the second quarter. We'll step away, back with the first part of our Culver's halftime report coming up next here on a Kick 106.7.
For more than 40 years, Culver's has brought you fresh, never frozen deliciousness. And since 2012, we have been proud to serve the Carroll community. From mouth-watering burgers to our one-of-a-kind custards, our goal at Culver's is simple. Satisfy your hunger with the highest quality products delivered to you with a smile. Whether you are a coach, player, or parent, Culver's is the perfect destination to build team spirit. Come celebrate 12 years in Carroll with us.
Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
Felt Security of Carroll is the choice of homeowners and business professionals. They choose Felt Security because of the local and prompt service, 24/7 technician support, and ability to control their security device from their mobile device. That makes keeping your property safe even easier. A professional Felt representative can help you create a protection plan for your home or business. No matter what you're trying to protect, they've got you covered. Felt Security of Carroll, proud supporters of all area high school athletes.
Before time runs out, call Halber Enterprises for all your grain handling projects. They're here to help you with all of your steel buildings and electrical needs. Whether you want to build new, add on, or simply need service and maintenance, Halber Enterprises and Sukup Manufacturing have experience with projects of all sizes. Call Mike or Gary at Halber Enterprises, 712-658-2141.
Carroll Tiger sports fans, Pizza Ranch would like to tell you about their new out-the-door special. Their buffet is a sure win, but when game day has you on the road or the family needs to fit in a meal around a busy practice schedule, be sure to ask about their great offers for carry-out or delivery. Any 2 medium pizzas for $22, or 12 pieces of chicken and mashed potatoes only $29, or try their $30 deal that includes 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas, 16 boneless wings, and a chocolate chip cookie. Order at pizzaranch.com today to score a delicious meal.
Hello, this is Dr. Michael Dirks, orthopedic surgeon with St. Anthony's. I'm excited to have joined the team here at St. Anthony's, your local sports injury experts. We perform knee arthroscopy with ACL reconstruction and meniscus repair, as well as shoulder arthroscopy with rotator cuff and labral repair. If you're suffering from hip, knee, or shoulder pain, give us a call so we can get you back to the playing field or back to the activities that you love doing.
St. Anthony Orthopedics, located on the St. Anthony campus. St. Anthony Regional Hospital. Always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Financial planning can be easy to avoid, but in these uncertain times, it should be our top priority. Now is the time to put Silverleaf Wealth Management on your team. Whether you want to plan for retirement, better manage your investment assets, or fund your kids' education, Silverleaf Wealth Management can help you discover, design, and implement a plan for pursuing your goals. Visit us online or schedule a consultation with me and Selecta today by calling or texting us at 712-775-2251. This is Silverleaf Wealth Management of Carroll, Iowa.
We welcome you back here. The Culver's halftime report. Culver's celebrating 40 years in business, and 12 of those years in Carroll. Culver's, welcome to Delicious. Jeff Blankman, along with Todd Danner. And Todd, you love Culver's. You just started talking during the break. What'd you have tonight? Walleye?
We had the walleye. I don't know, something new. They just got a walleye dinner. Yeah, so I had 3 pieces of walleye and then coleslaw and French fries, and Amy had a cod supper, and it was really, really good. So I recommend that. I recommend that a lot.
I think it rubbed up. I think some of the Carroll boys ate some of that too, because they're playing like they ate a Culver's meal for supper tonight.
Like we talked about in the pregame, they wanted to come out and set the tone right away, and nothing better than set the tone. Jumped on to an 11-0 lead. Then the Sedell, came after turning the ball over in the first 5 possessions, came right back with an 8-0 run of their own. But I think ever since that 8-0 run, it's been all Carroll since then.
31-12.
31-12.
Tigers outscored 22-8 in the second quarter. Carroll cut out the turnovers, kept getting turnovers. Love the spacing, love the ball movement. Yes. They've done so many good things here in this first half.
Yeah, I mean, if you like watching Carroll High, that's what they do. They do it. It's one of the best teams I've seen this year. Be able to spread the floor and get guys in passing lanes. And when they do make a pass, you don't see 4 of the guys standing still. Right. You can see guys getting to the middle, getting in good spots, getting good passing lanes to receive a pass. And Carroll's, I think, the best I've seen a team do that this year. And when they are getting the open shots, they're knocking them down so far.
It's the one thing that people maybe don't always understand. You can see somebody standing on the perimeter wide open, but that doesn't always mean that the guy with the ball has an angle to get you the pass. So when you're talking about they're always moving, those guys know that maybe they're open, but they're not open. And they're drifting and sliding to create that passing angle.
And once they do move, once the offensive player does move, that takes the defensive 1 or 2 defensive players towards that player. So that makes it easier for the guy to ditch it back out if there are openings like that. So, and Carroll's doing a remarkable job of that, and that's what's helped him get to the 22-point lead at halftime.
What has Carroll done so good defensively? I got him for 10 steals, I think it is, here in the first half. What's been impressive on the defensive end?
Well, they're not giving Sedell a lot of second and third opportunities. It's pretty much been one and done for Sedell. And I think the first 5 possessions are all 5 turnovers, so they never get a shot off. They didn't score the first basket until 3 minutes? 3 minutes
almost in.
3 minutes into the ball game. So Carroll's doing a good job of on the glass, limiting Sedell to 1 or 2 shots, one and done, and then at the same time rebounding, get the ball out and going and just set up their offense. They're doing a great job.
We'll step away, take a break. I mentioned part of the Kemper boys basketball team here. I'm going to try and tell you, they all got their hair cut here right before the St. Albert game. Yeah. And I will tell you, it's harder to recognize them now especially from the distance and me being old. But it's Tragan Miter, Mr. Schoen Dillon, Brock Baden, Carson Canny, and Griffin Glenn, I think, are the 5 guys sitting over there in the front row. So we thank them for coming out and hanging out and watching basketball here tonight. We'll step away, back with more of our Culver's halftime report as we come to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade, helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform.
Are you currently attending or planning to attend DMAC? It's time to start applying for financial assistance for fall 2025 classes. The 2025-26 FAFSA free application for federal student aid is now ready to be filed. To make this form even easier, we have trained professionals on campus to help you complete the application. DMAC has the Foundation Scholarship application open now until March 1st. Complete one scholarship application to be considered for one of the many scholarships available at DMAC. Call us today at 712-792-1755 and take the first steps towards success.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you're looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest.
Thank you for calling Brinks Exteriors. This is Allie.
Hi. We recently had a tree fall in our house, and I'd like to get an estimate or roof damage.
Sure, we offer free on-site consultations for all our services.
Great. While I have you, could you refer me to someone who can replace a drafty window?
Brinks does windows too, with high-quality Energy Star products.
What if we'd like to replace our siding?
Brinks has you covered.
Gutters? Doors?
Our name says it all. Brinks Exteriors is your headquarters for all things exterior, from start to finish.
Call 712-ROOF-PRO or visit BrinksExteriors.com.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Culver's celebrating 40 years in business, 12 of those years in Carroll. Culver's, welcome to Delicious. Jeff Blankman, Todd Danner with you here. Let's run you through our first half numbers. Again, these are unofficial. Coach Beeson will get me the more official numbers later tonight, and I'll type that up as part of our Brinks Exterior Sports Report at sports.1380kcim.com. For Sadell here tonight, Gage Moreno with 6 points, Brady Hicks with 10, and Adam Olin with 4. They are 1 of 4 from the free throw line for Carroll. Stone Siebenthaler, 12 points, a rebound, an assist, and a steal. Matt Collison, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. Jared Moore, 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. Carter Essex, 6 points and a rebound. Noah Hinders hasn't scored, but he's played really well. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Miles Nuzmak, 3 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Trey Tassel with 10 points to go with a rebound and a steal. And Blake Malinsky with an assist. The Tigers go 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Todd, I'm guessing if you're Coach Beeson, you're not really thinking you got to do much different. Just don't turn the ball over. If you're Sadell, what do they change to, especially defensively?
I think defensively, I think Sadell liked their zone later on in the second quarter. I think they probably got to play a little more zone in the second half. In Carroll High, you got to, Coach Beeson, it's 0-0. I mean, you can't let up at all. You got to put your foot down if you need to.
Don't forget, we've got Jeff Storyhon in the house tonight. He's taking photos. They'll go up on the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network Facebook page and website probably tomorrow. They'll edit them up and make sure that they look really, really good, as they always do, really professional.
Yep.
And then he'll ship them off to Pete Collison, who will upload them tomorrow. Maybe late tonight. Pete has a tendency sometimes to work late at night. Not the kind of hours that Todd Danner used to put in.
Or Jeff Blankman.
Yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning with Mr. Danner here. Sadell with the basketball. Moreno out top, works it over to the left side, backs it out now on the wing, up top to Hicks. Hicks against Moore. Now work it out to Olin. Moore will switch out. I think Carroll has done a nice job, Todd, I think, of switching off those screens. Almost got another turnover. Hicks fires up a corner 3 off the right side. His first and just the second of the night for Sadell.
Yeah, good start for Sadell to start the third quarter here and try to work themselves back into the ball game just a little bit.
Collison over now to Moore. Moore with it, gets it back to Collison. Back over to Moore. Moore down to the baseline to Essex. Back out to Collison. Kick pass over to Siebenoller. 3 up good.
You know, like I say, Sadell, exactly what we said at halftime. Sadell came out in his zone, but I tell you what, if Siebenoller can continue knocking down threes like that, he's going to have a night for the Tigers.
45-23. Moreno gets it over now to Olin, down to the baseline to Good. Good working on Hinters. Little jump hook in the lane up, no good, and Mr. Hinters clears his 5th rebound of the ballgame.
Yeah, continue to do a great job on the board.
Jared Moore attacking well off the right side on the break with the layup. And Carroll has their largest lead now at 47-23.
Great drive to the basket by a very athletic, good move to Moore.
Long 3 up, no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Essex. Off now to Moore. Kick pass down to Siebenoller. 3 on the way right in front of Aubrey Drake. Up and good.
Yeah, good ball movement by Carroll High that time. Finds Siebenoller in the corner. And he's done what he's done all night. Knocked down a 3.
Stone Siebenoller with his 6th 3 of the night. Stretches that lead to 50-23. We've got a timeout on the floor. We're back in 30 seconds here on KK Kick 106.7.
Does your IT support really understand your business and goals? Or are they just there to fix something when needed? That isn't putting technology to work for your business. Custom Technology Solutions, or CTS, has been supporting all kinds of business for over 25 years. CTS, owned and operated right here in Carroll, is your IT partner that understands how to use technology for your success. Call Jamie North at Custom Technology Solutions at 877-287-1007 and work with a true IT partner. That's CTS, Custom Technology Solutions.
Moreno with it, works it over now to Olin, attacks off the left side. Good defense by Essex. Fadeaway 3 in and out, no good.
Yeah.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, good look at the basket by Olin that time, just as in fall.
Hinters comes down with a rebound. Jared Moore now travels with the basketball. Did a little spin move.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to do an old Michael Jordan fadeaway or Larry Bird fadeaway.
Fadeaway jumper, but
he
got called for traveling instead.
Did some kind of almost like a runner, like he was going to do a spin move into a runner. Olin now over to Moreno. Moreno with it, penetrates in. Ball knocked away by Moore, but Moreno will gather in. Off to Olin. Attacks off the left side. Collison knocks it away. It's going to go out of bounds off of Mack. It'll stay with the Eagles.
Yeah, Carroll's defensively doing a great job of creating a lot of havoc for Sadell. Every pass is being looked at, and so, great job by Carroll High defensively.
Sadell puts 4 across the baseline. They'll get it in to the lane. Fadeaway jumper is up in good for Hunter Reed. His first basket here tonight. Carroll leads it now 50-25. Tigers push it up. Matt Collison open over on the left side. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds off of one of the Carroll cheerleaders. She seems to be all right as she's laughing. It'll stay with the Tigers. That one over in front of Sadie Kelly and Caitlin Aiden.
Yeah, those cheerleaders are always in bad spots right down there on the floor. You got to pay attention, just like photographers.
Yes. Yes, I learned that right away. First time I ever tried to take pictures at a game. Hinters over to Collison. He'll attack left side. Little floater up, no good. That's why we get the professionals like, Jeff.
That's right.
Yep,
right.
To come shoot, because that way I can just stay up in the crowd and be away from the edge of the court.
Yep. Fortunately, over the years, I was able not to take too many hits. So
Did you get run over much?
Yeah, in football a couple of times.
Did you?
Besides not in basketball.
Okay.
Come closer. The passes get deflected out of bounds. Go right by your head.
Yeah, Collison, that one's going to roll off for him. Mack, a 56% free throw shooter. I've got to say I've been lucky. I've never on the sideline of a football game or in the sideline of a basketball game. Now, I can't say I've not been that lucky in volleyball. I was filming up at a tournament here a couple of years ago, sitting next to the net, right by the pole, and I took a kill right off the side of the head.
Okay, that's what happened. I
was ugly before that, so. Collison trains the second free throw. I'm not going to let you blame my ugliness on a volleyball in the face.
Sorry if I apologize.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Olin with it. Back over now to Hicks. Back over to Olin. Olin looking inside. Nothing there. Back out to Hicks. Tigers' defense has been fantastic tonight. Hicks looks to drive, held himself and floated in the air for a little bit, missed the shot. Rebound's just getting batted all over the place. Eventually, Jared Moore will clear his 4th. They get it ahead to Tassel, 3 up, no good. And the rebound to Moreno.
And right now, I say big lead for Carroll High, but right now they're settling for the three-point shot instead of working the ball around when there's a good space like they did in the first half.
Problem is Moreno fires up a three, no good. When you start to hit threes, you almost start to rely too much on the
that's
three.
What I'm saying. They're settling right now. They're coming down. They're not passing. They made 1 or 2 passes that time and settled for a three-point shot. If they can spread the floor and work it around and get the open shot better than that.
Ball was tipped out. It'll stay with Sadell. 4:43 to go here in the third quarter. Storm Lake appears to be awaiting the winner of this one.
Right.
And they'll host that game on Thursday. Storm Lake was up 46-12 at the end of the first half in their game tonight.
Yeah, it's been a long season for the Monarchs this year.
The legendary Bill Badley in the house tonight. And we're going to get a turnover by Sadell. It will be Carroll Tiger basketball.
There was a foul call on Jared Moore that time, his second foul, and Sadell comes right back next possession, turns the ball over.
Thank you for catching that. I was busy looking around because, Story Hunt just texted us something. I'm not sure what. Siebenthaler fires up a three. It's no good. Tipping the rebound into the backcourt is Nuzbeck. He'll track it down. He's got 5 boards. He's going to attack. Throws it behind Moore, who was cutting in on the baseline. And I can understand why Nuzbeck threw that where he's at, because he was attacking that side. As Moore came in, you almost had 2 players run into the same spot.
Well, that's at the same time, though. Carroll's just got to slow down a little bit. They're getting sped up a little too fast right now. And like I said, after that first half, start of the first half, second half has come out a little bit, not as crisp as they were to start the game.
Moreno will bring it up. Nobody defends. He'll get it off now into the hands of Reed. Reed picked up by Nuzbeck. Tigers staying there man-to-man. They'll switch off with Henners. Now switch back to Nuzbeck. Fadeaway jumper. It is up and no good from Good. And the rebound taken down by Reed. His shot up no good. Nuzbeck with his 6th rebound of the game. Kick pass is going to be too far out in front of Malinsky. And again, I think Coach Beeson might be telling him the same thing you've just been saying.
Yes, they got to slow down a little bit because Nuzbeck, the second time that Nuzbeck come down and threw the ball out of bounds. First time to Moore, and then that time to another teammate.
Left the floor. Yeah, you never want to get in the air to pass the ball.
Left the floor, yes, and that's one thing you're always told not to do.
Moreno with it. Works it left side, now comes over to the right, gets it down to Reed. Reed penetrating in, tough runner in traffic. He's going to draw some contact. He's going to head to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. Just a second team foul on Carroll here in this half. That foul here a moment ago.
I'm not quite
sure. Going to go on Nuzbeck.
That's 3rd.
Yeah, and that is 3 on him. Free throw is up and good for Hunter Reed. So Reed averages 12 game was scoreless, Todd, in the first half, but he's come out and got 3 now here in the second in this third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's one of the better ball players and go-to players, and if Sadell's going to have any luck at all getting back to this ball game, he's going to have to come up big for him.
Second free throw upcoming. It's on the way. That one up good as well. So Hunter Reed knocks down both. Tigers still in command, up 51-27.
Yeah, Siebenthaler goes to the bench. Matt Collison comes in for Siebenthaler right now for the Tigers. Give Siebenthaler a little rest here.
Collison will bring it up. Works it off now to Nuzbeck. Over to the left wing to Tassel. Tassel looking for somebody. Finds Nuzbeck up top. Pump fake. Drives in. Gets to the rim. The shot is up no good as he drew some contact. They'll head to the free throw line, though. That foul here going to go on Adam Mine, and that is going to be his first. Each team with 2 fouls here. Todd, haven't been a ton of fouls called. They've let the kids play, but I don't think it's been overly physical tonight.
No, it hasn't been physical at all. I tell you what, the game the other night between Arriva and
ICAM
Manning was probably one of the most physical games I've seen all season long.
Yeah.
The referee really let them play that night.
Yeah, and we need all the officials, so I don't want to make this sound like I'm being hard on officials. I appreciate all that they do.
You betcha. It's tough out there.
But sometimes games almost get to be like rugby on the basketball court rather than basketball. Sadell going to turn it over.
Yeah, it really was. Like I said, it was both ways. It wasn't just one way. The referees let the kids play, and they let the coaches coach.
Yep.
Because their coaches were on the floor a lot that night, and they just got warned to step back. So the referees did a nice job, but like I said...
Matt Wilkin out on the floor.
Yeah.
Keith Wagner going...
Yeah, it's hard to imagine, isn't it? It's hard to imagine.
Sorry, guys. Two great coaches here in our area.
Yes.
And guys that take a hard time really well. Pass inside to Henner, shot up no good. He'll get his own rebound. Kick pass over to Tassel. Tassel going to drive in. Floater is up on the baseline and good.
And like we talked about in pregame, one of those kids is stepping up off the bench, and Tassel's obviously done that for the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, Trey with 12 now here in the ballgame. He is such a scorer when he comes out on the floor.
Yeah. And you love to see that.
Yep, Miles Nusbeck comes up with a loose ball. He'll push it. They get it off into the hands of Collison. Collison drives in as the shot blocked with a whistle and a foul going to go on Adam Olin. That'll be number 2 on the 6'3" senior. I kind of think of Tassel, even though he's opposite hand. Vinny Microwave Johnson that played with Detroit. Just instant offense when he comes off the bench.
That's a good reference. I mean, a real good reference to Vinny Johnson. But, yeah, he's kind of, like I said, that little jump shot, driving shot that he has, left-handed, that's tough to guard.
It is.
You know, a lot of kids, you don't see a lot of left-handers do that, but Tassel does a great job of doing that. A great kid coming off the bench for Coach Bisson.
Collison misses the first of 2 free throws. Second one coming up. It's on the way. It's not being good. I'll extend it now to 55-27. I watched the NBA today, but I'll be honest with you, I don't know enough of the names to think of like a 6th guy that's that instant offense. You had the guy that played a long time for the Clippers that retired here just a couple of years ago. Number 11, played for like 30 years. His Tassel comes up with the steal. Layup on the other end, no good, but again, going to get himself to the free throw line as that foul going to go on Mine. And that'll be number 2 on Mine at 4th, I should say, against Sadell here in the quarter. Yeah, may not mean a lot, 2:14 to go in the 3rd.
Yeah, I can't think of the name that you're trying to come up with in the NBA.
It's not a Williams, but I can't think of who it is.
Yeah. Then, like I said, Tassel another drive to the basket, able to draw the foul, get the free throw line.
Tassel's free throw is up and good, 84% free throw shooter. And not very often when you find somebody that's a terrific shooter that they're not a really good free throw shooter as well.
Well, it takes a lot of heart in free throws. I mean, a lot of kids are thinking of if they're going to work on their shots, free throws are the area that they can improve their game on. But it takes a lot of work, and not just during the season, but in the off season as well.
Second one coming up here for Tassel. It's on the way. It's up and good.
He's just got a smooth shot.
He does.
You really can't say enough good things about Tassel, the way he's contributed to this ball club.
Lead is up to 30 with 2:14 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Chloe Cook across the way enjoying this one. She had a ball game the other night on Saturday.
Yeah.
Played really well. Was
nice
kind
player.
of the Tigers all their offense early in that game. Hicks will drive in. Malinsky and Moore go up to try and block it. I'm guessing that foul going to go on Jared Moore, and that'll be the call. That'll be number 3 on him.
And I guess if you looked at the film, you'd see that Jared got all ball maybe on the block. Like I said, it's a body again.
Yes.
You got him with the lower body, and that's what kids don't realize that they get him with and they get called for the foul.
Free throw by Hicks is up and good. And I think part of that is nothing gets called in AAU and USA travel ball stuff, so they're used to being able to get away with that stuff.
Yep, exactly.
The second one is up and good by Hicks. And I know I'm sounding anti that stuff. I'm not anti that stuff, but I do wish they would call it a little bit more. Malinsky fires up a 3 from the corner, up no good. There's Tassel. Rebound putback is up no good.
Yeah, good position for Tassel that time. Read the miss was perfect. Just was able to contribute the 2 points.
Hicks floater in the lane up no good, and there is Tassel for the rebound. They'll push it ahead now to Moore, off to the cutter Ethic into the lane. Layup is up no good. And coming down with a rebound that time is Soma. Knocked away by Malinsky into the hands of a Tassel. Tigers will bring it up, and now we get a whistle and a foul before the shot. In this game, is it becoming a little bit of kind of an AAU or a blacktop game is what we'd have called it in our day?
Exactly right, Jeff. I think, like I said, the last few minutes here really turned into not the prettiest basketball. Both teams kind of sloppy. It's up and down the court with a couple, 2 or 3 or 4 turnovers by both teams, and a lot of fouls started to be called.
Tassel's free throw on the way up and good. That is the 5th, so Carroll will go to the free throw line for the rest of this quarter. But again, down to a minute 29, so it's not like we're going to get 10 or 12 free throw attempts probably in this quarter.
Right. Carroll's just got to take advantage of that, though.
Yep.
Use this 129 and be aggressive, take the ball to the basket, and get to the line.
They'll knock down both. The lead is back to 30. At 59-29, Tassel will check out Siebenaller back in. Todd, we've got a motor-in player of the game to announce at the end of this, and I have no idea.
I think you got probably 2 or 3 players right now that very easily could be named that player of the game.
I think I'm going to leave it all up to you.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
Moreno penetrates in, kicks it down into the corner. They'll flip it out to Hicks. Hicks with it. Drives in, little reverse layup. Nice spin on that one from Brady Hicks.
Yeah, nice reverse layup that time by Hicks. Good basket for the Eagles.
59-31 now in favor of the Tigers. Siebenaller will bring it up. This is something Randy Beeson's always been so good at, and that is kind of running clock, even when they put in the 35 shot clock, 35 seconds. He's still been really good at figuring out how to kind of take the air out of it a little bit. They get it in the lane to Essick. Another assist for Collison. Unofficially his 5th of the ball game.
Yep, from Collison to Essick. Nice. And it's still by Smolinski there.
Second steal tonight for Blake. Now off to Collison. Layup no good. Tipped by Moore no good. Tipped into the sideline. And that one goes up into the stands.
Yeah, Moore was in a position for the rebound, but it's knocked it over the pass of his team out of bounds for a turnover on the Tigers. So, 30-point lead for Carroll. 29.5 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Malinsky will check out of the ball game.
Talking about that 35-second clock. Like I said, Coach Bisson does a nice job, and a lot of teams do a nice job of using that clock and taking advantage of it. But there are a lot of teams that don't take advantage of it as well. They can't hold the ball for that long.
Bounce it up top to Olin. Olin with it. Sadell can hold for the final shot here in the corner. They feed it down to Good on the block, working against Essick. Little turnaround jumper off the glass, no good. Essick, another rebound, his 3rd of the ball game. Off now to Siebenaller, going to bring it up 5 seconds. Back to Essick, off to Siebenaller. Over to Collison, got to get a shot up, drives in, lays it up and in at the buzzer. Couldn't have worked it any perfect. No. That ball went through the net as the horn sounded, and the Carroll Tigers will take a 63-31 lead into the fourth quarter. That fourth quarter, 1 minute away here on at 93.7 or on Kick 106.7, which is the station we've been on all night.
Custom graduation invitations for your one-of-a-kind senior from Stone Printing and Office Supply. It's super easy. You bring in your favorite picture of your senior, and Stones will custom design your invites to your needs. That's it. You're busy with all the other details. So let Stone Printing and Office Supply take the invitations off your list and make them memorable. And remember, Stone Printing and Office Supply also does yard signage too. Congratulations to all area graduates. Bruner, Reinhardt & Morton is a general practice law firm that's been providing highly ethical, professional, and dedicated legal services to their clients since 1936 in Carroll, Glidden, Coon Rapids, and Guthrie Center communities. Bruner, Reinhardt & Morton is a 4-attorney firm with a combined 97 years of experience. For more information, call Barry, Dave, Eric, or Jessica at 792-3480 or visit brunerlegal.com.
Coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes feel, recover, and perform. Jeff Blankman, Todd Danner with you. Todd, fun to work with you again. You and I were talking. Yeah. I think we maybe did some football, maybe. Well, we did the Areva game.
We did
but
football.
First basketball game we've did since Carroll was in the postseason a year ago down at ADM.
Yep, I really enjoy this. I love working with you, Jeff, and the other guys. And, it's nice to be back in the booth tonight with you again.
Yeah, we need to get you in more. Maddox White shot up off the glass. Spins around, no good. Tigers have brought in a few more subs here, getting some other seniors some playing time here. Hicks will bring it down, works it off now to Moreno. Moreno with it. Bounce pass inside. Essick nearly strips it away. 71-32 in the fourth. Storm Lake leading Denison Schleswig. So it looks like it's going to be pretty solid that I'll be up in Storm Lake on Thursday with Carroll at Storm Lake.
Should be. With both these games are going, should be a Storm Lake and the Carroll on Thursday night up in Storm Lake.
Moreno looking to inbound it. He'll get it in on the right side to Reed, and we're going to get a bump call going to go against the Tigers. So that'll be the first on Carroll, just 37 seconds into this quarter. That's going to go on Matt Collison. That should be just his first.
Yep, you've seen him more than I have, the Carroll High. The Maddox White, does he see coming off the bench? Does he see playing time at all? Or is he just
not a ton. Not a ton. Averages about a point and a rebound per game. Moreno looking to drive in. A little fadeaway jumper up and good. His dad, I think, if I remember right, Brian was a terrific player at Harlan in his day. Football player,
if I remember that's correctly. What that is.
Yeah.
All right, yes, I remember. All right, okay, now I got you.
Yep.
All right.
He's sitting across the way over there.
Okay.
Matt Collison with it. Up top to Jared Moore. Over now to White on the wing. Up top to Siebenaller. Siebenaller going to back it out. 3 on the way. That one is short. Maddox White saves the rebound, but into the hands of Moreno. Moreno over to the left side. Reed going to fire up a 3. Up and good.
That 3-point basket that time by Sadell.
Yeah.
That's the lead to 27.
Yeah. Astic with it. Now off to Moore. Over to Asik. Down to the block on the right side to White. Back out to Collison. Tigers kind of slowing things down a little bit. Collison drives in. There's the reach-in foul. Now I'm going to go on Olin. That's going to be number 3 on him. First against Sadell here in the fourth quarter. And if you could hear Todd and I chuckle, a little inside break during the commercial break there at the end of the third quarter. So,
yeah, little inside. We won't mention what it was.
Yeah, we'll blame Todd at the end of the game. More with it down to Siebes. The 3 on the way up in good for Siebenauer.
Siebenauer continues his hot shooting tonight. I think what's that, his 5th, 6th?
7th.
7th three-point shot of the night.
Yep. 66 now to 36. Moreno fade away in the lane up in good. And now, in a way, Sadell's kind of whoever's bringing it up is trying to score.
Right.
There's not been a lot of ball movement as of late for them. Tigers still doing a good job of ball movement. Maddox White, that pass from Moore just a little bit too far out in front of him, but a great effort to try and save it. And then the heads-up play to kick it to that corner for the 3, even though he was called out of bounds.
Yeah, Carroll, a nice job, like you said. They try and save the ball there, but Carroll's got some subs coming in now with 6 minutes to play in the ball game now.
Tassel, Nuzbeck, Malinsky, White, and Hinters on the floor. Moreno fires up a 3, no good. Hinters, 8 rebounds unofficially
nice
tonight.
Night on the glass for Carroll High.
He's going to need to do that Thursday night. Malinsky, 3 up, good!
Nice stroke there by Malinsky that time for a deep 3-pointer from the corner.
I've known Blake a long, long time. Kind of nice to see him hit one. When I was back when Jeff Honnold actually was around the area enough to help, Blake was about 6 years old, and he'd run by and we'd put headphones on him. And he would help us out with the broadcast. So I've known him a long time.
That's awesome.
Yes, we'll step away, take a break. Back with more Carroll Tiger basketball next year on Kick 106.7.
For more than 40 years, Culver's has brought you fresh, never frozen deliciousness. And since 2012, we have been proud to serve the Carroll community. From mouth-watering burgers to our one-of-a-kind custards, our goal at Culver's is simple. Satisfy your hunger with the highest quality products delivered to you with a smile. Whether you are a coach, player, or parent, Culver's is the perfect destination to build team spirit. Come celebrate 12 years in Carroll with us.
Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
Somebody impressive performance here tonight for the Carroll Tigers.
Yeah, like I said, we talked about it in pregame, come out and set the tone. They did that right away. And like I said, and it just kept on getting better after the middle of the second quarter, after Sadell's runs. But all Carroll, they're doing a great job here and continuing on in the second half for the big win. Hopefully here for the big win.
Hall of Fame former Carroll coach Keith Stribe in the house tonight. 3-point shot up by Hicks, no good. Tassel, another rebound, his 4th of the ball game. Tigers will bring it up. Maddox White with it up top. They work it now over to Nuzbeck. Nuzbeck will circle around. Still 5 to go in this one. Malinsky 3 up short. The rebound taken down by Hicks.
Yeah, if you're Carroll High, you don't have to rush offensively now. You take the shot clock down. I know these kids in here, the subs when they want to get in there and shoot, but
3 up and good that time for Hunter Reed, his 2nd of the ball game. 69 now to 41. White with it over to Nuzbeck. Nuzbeck with it. And now we're going to get a reach-in foul. As Reed trying to steal it away, and there's the technical foul. Yep, slammed the ball down on the ground. He had already fouled out, Tom. That was going to be his last. That was a frustration foul, but now we get the technical foul, and Trey Tassel will head to the free throw line.
Reed, it looked like he got in front of the Tiger player that time for the steal, but then I got called for the push on him at the same time, and then, like I said, out of frustration, he just took the ball and slammed it down. It wasn't a hard slam, but it was enough to, get it right in
front of the scorer's table, which is where the official was looking.
Right, and he knew what he was doing. So like I said, frustration foul, and he just took it out and got called for the technical foul.
Tassel's 2nd free throw up, no good. His first miss from the line tonight. 70-41 in favor of Carroll. Jersey Sporer, Amanda Wardell in the house tonight. Of course, cheering on the Tigers. Maddox White going to inbound it. They'll get it in. Tassel handled it in the backcourt, defended by Moreno. A roll off a screen. Maddox White will pop up top. He's got it. Drives in near the left elbow. Kick pass over to Nuzbeck. Nuzbeck going to penetrate in. Left-handed floater, no good. But there is Mr. Hinters.
Mr. Hinters, yes.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that play's probably like 3 or 4 times tonight that Carroll's been able to do that. In perfect position off of a short miss, able for the putback for Carroll High.
72-41. First bucket tonight for Hinders, but I've got him now with 9 rebounds on the night. And now we're going to get an offensive foul, and guess who takes it?
Yep.
Mr. Noah Hinders.
Perfect position. The Fidel player, turned his back as he was going up for the shot, and Hinders was right there. And just, it wasn't a flop. It was definitely a good call by the official.
Yeah, Gage Moreno picks up his first. That's why sometimes I'll tell people you can't just look at scoring or points per game to determine the value of a player that plays.
You get every kid, your team has a role. Coach Bisson was the first to tell you he's got a bunch of role players, and that's what you like. Like I said, not everybody's going to score 15, 20 points a ball game. You got your kids that you want to score, but the other kids you want the kids are going to rebound and create havoc on defense
and play defense and all of the things. There's so many different parts of the game.
You bet.
Tigers turn it over there. Coach Beeson going to be emptying more of his bench here. Under 3:45 left in this one. Tigers up by 31. I'll work it over to Olin. He's going to drive in, and we're going to get a reach-in foul going to go on Carroll before that. Carroll student section, as always happens when you get some of the guys that don't see a ton of minutes, getting ready to check in. The student section, which had been for the most part sitting down a lot of the fourth quarter, now is ready to erupt. Landon Peterson checking in. Talon Crandall checking in. Mason Stitz checking in. Lowell Tharsjak is checking into the ball game, and I know I missed one. I'm trying to find him out there. It looks like Moyer Oberding checking into the ball game. So those are the 5 new guys. Fine with it. Up top to Reed. His driver, Olin's drive is up in good.
Olin's had a good night for Sadell.
He has. Yeah, they've got some really athletic kids.
They do.
Yeah.
They just ran into a buzzsaw all the time with Carroll's 3-point shot and defense.
Oberding over to Crandall. Crandall with it. 78-36 Storm Lake advances. And Lowell Tharsjak will lay it up and in. His first bucket here tonight.
Yeah, good post up by Tharsjak, and he was able to take it in and get the basket and hopefully finish off a conventional 3-point play here for the Tigers.
Now, that looked a lot like you scoring on me there.
No. I didn't have to back you in. I took you out.
You took me right off the dribble, didn't you?
I took you off the dribble, and you were on the floor when I got to the basket.
That's because I stumbled backwards. Sargeath with the free throw coming. It is up and good. Carroll now up by a score of 75-43. Moreno drives in, kick pass over to Mine. Corner 3, in and out, no good. Lowell will come up with a rebound. Off now to Landon Peterson. Peterson with it. Looking for some help as he picks up the dribble. Off to Lowell. Attacks off the left side. He's going to draw some contact again. And that'll be the 5th. So he's going to head back to the free throw line here.
Yeah. Is that on Hicks?
I think so. Yeah. And that is number 4 on Brady Hicks. So Lowell will head to the free throw line. Real nice young man. I've had a couple of chances to chat with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of the pleasure, in a way, Todd, with what you have done for so long in your career and what I have done, that we get a chance to know how great an awful lot of what the young player and young people are today.
Yeah, exactly. You're exactly right, Jeff. You just don't get to know them. You develop relationships with these kids that go way beyond years. So it's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah. Lowell misses that second free throw. 76-43. Moreno penetrating in. Kick pass inside. Layup is up, no good. Lowell with another rebound. He's going to lead the break. Kicks it over to Crandall. Can't quite squeeze it in. Now, that one's going to be out of bounds. It'll belong to Sadell. Crandall with a nice smile on his face. He was thinking 3 the whole way.
He knew it too. Yeah. He got a nice pass from Tharjas, and he was going to have the open look for the 3, just wasn't able to control the ball and went out of bounds for a turnover.
That looked like your son Jake catching it, except for he squeezed it in, but that eyes got big. He was thinking 3. Yeah. Jake hit more than 1 3 against me on those Sundays. Moreno penetrates in, kick pass out. 3 on the way is up and good this time for Raul Castaneda for Sadell. Lead back to 30 here. Up top, Crandall. Over the left side, Peterson looking to answer, up and good.
Yep, nice looking, open look there for Peterson. Nice to knock down his first three-point shot of the night.
Lead sitting right now at 33, minute 55 left in this one. Moreno drives in, hit a really tough shot. It's not going to count, but the foul going to go on it. Talon Crandall, the 6'1 sophomore, picking up his first. Another sub coming in, Jacob Hammer, a 5'11 junior. He'll check in for Crandall. Sadell emptying more of their bench. Turner Bennett, I know, has checked in. Jacob Oltmans has checked in. Chase Herding has checked into the ballgame. Gunnar Vanderpool has checked in. And I know I'm missing one again, trying to find a number out there. It is, Castaneda has stayed into the ballgame.
Yeah. Yep, number 20, Castaneda.
Listen, a foul going to go against Carroll, and that one is going to go on Jacob Hammer, his first. Free throw on the way is up and no good here for Vanderpool. 50% free throw shooter on the season. Of course, Jacob, the younger brother of Evan Hammer, who had a great career here at Carroll.
Yes, yep.
Second one up, no good. A rebound pulled down that time by Mason Stitz. Carroll going to move on here, Todd. What impressed you tonight?
It's all around ball game, offensively and defensively. Knocked down the three-pointers, shots most of the night, and then defensively just created havoc all night for Sadell. Limited him to one shot all the time.
Olberding came up with the initial rebound. The pass out was lost. Luwal came up, Tarzjeff came up with the ball, and then gets fouled down on the baseline. I thought maybe they were going to call him for his foot being out, but I think the reason why his foot went out is he got pushed.
Yeah, I thought for sure they were calling him for stepping out of bounds. You're right, but they didn't call the foul.
Soma picks up the foul. 31-point lead here for Carroll. Free throw on the way is up and good. So Luwal 3 of 4 at the line tonight. Second free throw upcoming. It is up. It is no good. Knocked out of bounds. Carroll holding.
So the lead
Sadell really in check all game here after that 8-0 spurt about their biggest play here so far in this game.
Yeah, and you got to like that. So being in the first postseason ball game, be able to give them empty your bench and let them give them kids some playing time. Because the further you go down the line, the more the kids off the bottom of the bench aren't going to see playing time. A lot of playing time down the line and further line you go. So
things get much tougher.
Things get much
Thursday
tougher.
night was Storm Lake.
It's going to be much tougher. Yeah.
Tigers beat them early in the year, right before the break.
Yeah.
But Storm Lake may be a different team.
Was that up
Both
there?
teams different teams right now. That was up there.
Up there.
So that should bode well for Carroll.
Yep.
Second free throw upcoming here. As knocking that one in here a moment ago was Vanderpool. Second one on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound batted around. It's going to go out of bounds. Are we going to get a foul first? We are. So a foul going to go on Carroll, and that's going to go on Stitz.
Yes.
So number 2 on the 6'2 junior. And now we're going to have Turner Bennett, the 5'11 junior at the line. First free throw attempt on the season for that young man. Minute 32 to go in this one. Carroll up by 33. Free throw is up and good. 80-48. Second one on the way up, good as well. 80-49 now in favor of Carroll. Peterson with it. Pass is tipped out of bounds that time. Nice defense by Castaneda, the 5'11 senior. Tigers will inbound with Olberding. Olberding gets it up to Peterson up top. Over to Olberding. Stitz running the baseline. They'll bounce it back over to Olberding. Going to fire up the corner three up, no good. Stitz, the offensive rebound. Putback is up and good. Mason gets on the scoreboard tonight. He'll head to the free throw line.
And that's another thing I said all night. Carroll's been able in the right positions on the rebounds after short misses, long misses. The Carroll's always in good rebound position. They've been able to put 2 or 3 putbacks, and again, right there.
I think we've had more fouls called here in the last minute and a half of this game than we had the first, 18 minutes of the game.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Stitz's free throw is up, no good. The guys that don't always get a lot of minutes are coming in playing really hard, and that's the reason why.
Yeah, and they're aggressive. They want to get to the basket and score some points.
Chase Herding with it. Hands it off now to Vanderpool. He'll attack. Sargent says, not my house. Watch that one out.
You can see that coming. The Fidel player was taking the ball to the basket. Usually Sargent was just ready for that one, and he definitely took advantage of that shot block.
Did he block it with his tricep?
I think it was down. Yeah, I think it was his tricep.
underneath the elbow.
I think he blocked it underneath the elbow. It was that high. Yeah.
For anybody that doesn't know, it's the muscle that's on the back of the arm behind your your bicep. They dealt with it, 82-49. Carroll getting all the way to the rim, missing the layup, and the rebound taken out of there by Hammer. I think I've said that a few times in my time calling Carroll basketball. Rebound to Hammer. So. Yeah, between Gabby and Evan. Sargent's going to lay it up and in.
And that puts it at 35 points.
With under a minute to go. Ball is chipped out of bounds. Clock will stop as we get free throws.
Yep.
24.5. Good win, though, for Carroll tonight.
Great win.
Snap a two-game losing streak, and you play well, I think, in every aspect.
Right. And as I said, when you start postseason play, you want to play well in that first ball game. And like this time of the year, you win and you advance. That's the biggest thing, too. You don't win by. It doesn't matter if you win by 1 or you win by 40.
Yep.
But like I said, a lot of good things for Carroll tonight. There's not many negatives taken out of this ball game tonight. A lot of positives for Carroll High winning the big game against Storm Lake on Thursday.
Free throw up and good. Have you picked our player of the game yet?
No, I have not. But I will do that right now. I'll see who we can come up with.
Okay. Down to 20 seconds to go. Putting all the pressure on John here today.
Yeah.
Too many guys played well.
Uh-huh.
Peterson with it. 10 seconds left. Tigers don't have to take a shot. They'll hold on to it. Coach Beeson is clapping as he's happy with his team's performance. Him and one of the guys will be up to talk to us here in our Mackey Motors tailgate. That is coming up for you next. Sadell does get 20 on the board in the fourth quarter. But the Carroll Tigers scored 20 in the first quarter, 22 in the second quarter, 21 in the third, and 21 in the fourth. Can't get much more consistent than that kind of offense. We're back. Post-game report next here on Kick 106.7.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Feld Security of Carroll is the choice of homeowners and business professionals. They choose Feld Security because of the local and prompt service, 24/7 technician support, and ability to control their security device from their mobile device. That makes keeping your property safe even easier. A professional Feld representative can help you create a protection plan for your home or business. No matter what you're trying to protect, they've got you covered. Feld Security of Carroll, proud supporters of all area high school athletes.
Before time runs out, call Halber Enterprises for all your grain handling projects. They're here to help you with all of your steel buildings and electrical needs. Whether you want to build new, add on, or simply need service and maintenance, Halber Enterprises and Sukup Manufacturing have experience with projects of all sizes. Call Mike or Gary at Halber Enterprises, 712-658-2141.
Carroll Tiger sports fans, Pizza Ranch would like to tell you about their new out-the-door specials. Their buffet is a sure win, but when game day has you on the road or the family needs to fit in a meal around a busy practice schedule, be sure to ask about their great offers for carry-out or delivery. Any 2 medium pizzas for $22, or 12 pieces of chicken and mashed potatoes only $29, or try their $30 deal that includes 2 medium one-topping pizzas, 16 boneless wings, and a chocolate chip cookie. Order at pizzaranch.com today to score a delicious meal.
Hello, this is Dr. Michael Dirks, orthopedic surgeon with St. Anthony's. I'm excited to have joined the team here at St. Anthony's, your local sports injury experts. We perform knee arthroscopy with ACL reconstruction and meniscus repair, as well as shoulder arthroscopy with rotator cuff and labral repair. If you're suffering from hip, knee, or shoulder pain, give us a call so we can get you back to the playing field or back to the activities that you love doing.
St. Anthony Orthopedics, located on the St. Anthony campus. St. Anthony Regional Hospital. Always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Financial planning can be easy to avoid, but in these uncertain times, it should be your top priority. Now is the time to put Silverleaf Wealth Management on your team. Whether you want to plan for retirement, better manage your investment assets, or fund your kids' education. Silverleaf Wealth Management can help you discover, design, and implement a plan for pursuing your goals. Visit us online or schedule a consultation with me, Ann Slechta, today by calling or texting us at 712-775-2251. This is Silverleaf Wealth Management of Carroll, Iowa.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat, at Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports. And we love the opportunity to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
Mackey Motors tailgate here tonight on Kick 106.7. Jeff Blankman along with Todd Danner with you here tonight as the Carroll Tigers cruise 84-51, that final score. And what a performance here tonight for the Carroll Tigers. You take away about that minute and a half stretch there in the first quarter where they had about 3 or 4 straight turnovers. And Sadell scored 8 straight points to make it from an 11-0 to an 11-8 game. Carroll dominated this game and in complete control.
Well, that's what you wanted when you first postseason ball game. You want to come out and set stone right away. Carroll did that. And then, like I said, after Sadell's run, Carroll dominated the rest of the night. They were just able to. The biggest thing that impressed me that Carroll, offensively, the way they spread the floor and move the ball quick to not allow the defense to get in position to make good defensive plays. Carroll does an awesome job of that. And defensively, they just created havoc all night for Sadell. I mean, Sadell, for most of the ball game, was limited to 1 or 2 shots. That's it. And then again, even when Carroll missed, the Carroll players were right there for putbacks or rebounds, and they got more possessions for them. So just all around nice performance for Coach Beatson. And like I said, he knows his team's going to have to step it up and play another tough ball game on Thursday because Storm Lake's not going to be easy at their place.
And we talked Carroll defense. I only had Carroll for like 11 steals. It just seemed like it was a lot more because they were so active and stuff. But a lot of times it was just getting defensive rebounds and getting out. It wasn't always just coming up with steals. They just really got a lot of stops tonight.
Right, yeah, getting deep. Now, like I said, not getting the rebounds, but just getting hands in the passing lane and knocking balls out of bounds. That creates havoc for a defensive for an offensive team. When they think they got a good look going to the basket, and all of a sudden you get a tip ball out of bounds or anything. That's what you don't see from a lot of players on the stats. But Coach Beatson knows that. He's going to recognize those kids. Hey, we got good defense, hit a lot of balls away, limit them to the one shot, and that's what the coach got to love about tonight's performance.
Yeah, most coaches do have a stat that they keep. I want you to stick around, Todd, if you can, but we're going to get Mr. Tassel on the headsets with us here tonight. And Trey, appreciate you joining us here tonight. You always make such an impact when you come in. You can shoot it well. I love your pump fake and your take it to the rim. I always say that you didn't get any of those skills from your dad. But, no, I know your dad really well. But what a game for you guys tonight. The spacing tonight offensively, the ability to move the ball. This was a special game with the way you guys played tonight.
We shared the ball well, and we weren't selfish. We always made the extra pass, and it ended up well, and we had good energy on the defensive end.
What was the focus like for this group coming into this game tonight?
Our focus was to just not go back to how we've been playing. I don't remember what day it was, like last week, but just wanted to make sure we played together and not be selfish and just play as a team.
When you catch, what's going through your mind, about taking that shot? You're really good from the corner and the wing, or you've got that ability with the way you shoot it. Defenses are going to flash out at you hard if you're faking that, and then you can beat them off of the dribble. So how do you kind of decide which one you're doing?
I don't know. Sometimes I just shoot the ball, and I try not to think what I'm doing. I just try to react to what the defense gives me, and if I feel like they're too close, then I'll just pump fake and drive.
So do you have any idea who Vinny Microwave Johnson is that played years ago under the Detroit Pistons and helped them win?
Yeah.
I said even though you're a lefty and he was a righty, you're that instant offense off of the bench. Is that the role that you feel like is your role, is to come in and score right away?
Yeah, I think it is my role, but also just coming in, just be able to shoot the 3 too pretty well, and I feel like that's my role.
I said going into the pregame tonight that I figured you guys would probably be able to score. You're at home. Usually you shoot well at home. But I thought the key tonight was going to be the defense. For you, what stood out for you about the defensive effort from you and the guys tonight?
Just talking and communicating on the defensive end. And we had forced a lot of bad passes and turnovers and got deflections and steals.
You guys beat Storm Lake up there earlier. They won pretty convincingly here tonight. I'll grab that final again here tonight as they cruised. They won it 78-36 over Denison Schleswig. So you know they're a good ball game club. You know that they're going to be looking forward to getting a rematch with you guys on your home floor. What do you got to do to go get that win on Thursday night?
I think all we got to do is just play as a team and communicate on the defensive end and bring the energy.
Well, I tell you what, Trey, appreciate you coming up tonight. Congratulations on a fantastic game. We'll see you up in Storm Lake on Thursday.
Thank you. See you.
You bet. Trey Tassel again joining us here in the post game. We'll step away, take a break. Head coach Randy Beeson going to be making his way up. We'll chat with him when we come back right here on 93.7 or on Kick 106.7.
Are you currently attending or planning to attend DMAC? It's time to start applying for financial assistance for fall 2025 classes. The 2025-26 FAFSA free application for federal student aid is now ready to be filed. To make this form even easier, we have trained professionals on campus to help you complete the application. DMAC has a foundation scholarship application open now until March 1st. Complete one scholarship application to be considered for one of the many scholarships available at DMAC. Call us today at 712-792-1755 and take the first steps towards success.
Mackey Motors tailgate rolling on here on Kick 106.7. Jeff Blankman joined right now by head coach Randy Beeson of the Carroll Tigers. Coach, impressive win here tonight. This is not a bad Sadell ball club. They've got some really good athletes that can shoot, that can get to the rim. I thought your defense tonight, fantastic. The spacing and the sharing of the basketball, great on the offensive end. Probably not a lot of areas for a coach to go, oh, we need to get better here, we need to get better here. You guys did a lot of things well tonight.
About 2-minute stretch, 1 minute stretch after we got up 11-0 or 11-2 or something like that, and we turned it over like 3 times in a row, and all of a sudden it's 11-8. But besides that, I mean, I thought it was a pretty complete game. It got a little boring there in the third quarter where I don't know what was happening. It was just kind of a little sloppy on both sides. But the nice thing is we played defense right from the start. We got a couple steals, got on ran a little bit. We made some shots. They sat in that 1-2-2 zone, and we had good spacing, and guys made the extra pass. They didn't try to do too much trying to attack the basket. They were under control, and it helps when you make some outside shots. And, you know, we go to Gilbert and we make 2 threes the whole night, and I know we got better shooters than that. So you gotta get through some of those to enjoy some of these games. So, a great team effort. You know, Stone shot the ball really well. Mac had 4 or 5 assists. Jared had 3 assists. Miles had 3 assists. So we shared the ball really well. Trey made some threes. Just a great team effort. You know, it took everybody. Everyone got to play tonight. And, you know, we could go down the line and talk about each kid and what they did well, which is what you want in the first round of a district game. You know, you could look at it and we're very similar. Sadell makes a ton of threes. Right. They made 1 in the first half. If my assistant coaches were right at halftime, and obviously we knew they were going to make some in the second half. But our guys played really good defense. They were in the right spots, had active hands. A really good job by them tonight.
You mentioned shoot it well. I thought even early in the game, though, you guys didn't shoot it well, but what you did great was getting a lot of offensive rebounds and second and third chance opportunities. And then once you started to get the shots to fall, you just kind of pulled away from there.
Yeah, everyone keeps saying we made a ton of threes tonight. And you're right. Early on, I'm like, gosh, are some of those going to fall? I mean, they're great shots. And you're right. The first couple minutes, we got great looks. They were wide open threes. They didn't fall. But, yeah, I think we got 3 offensive rebounds, a couple different possessions in a row. And Noah and Carter, especially, even if they weren't coming up with it, they were tipping that thing around. And Stone might have missed a couple early on, but then he got it going, too. And he's such a good shooter. He's a little under the weather tonight. You know, maybe a Jordan flu game, making a bunch of threes.
I was thinking that.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll keep that rolling on Thursday, too. But once again, I mean, it's just a great team win. It takes everybody. We've been talking about a couple of our bad losses. It didn't feel like we were playing as a team and making the extra pass. So it's fun to see when it's time to lay it on the line, how are we going to respond? And our guys played really well tonight.
One guy I do want to bring up, we always talk about the guys that score a lot because it's easy for radio guys to do that. But Noah Hinders, unofficially, I had him 9 rebounds tonight. But kept things active, got a lot of hands-on passes tonight for a guy that I think finished maybe with 2 points, if my memory serves me correct. I thought he had a huge impact on you guys tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Against that zone, he was playing the high post spot. He was playing the short corner spot. He was a little bit all over the place. And, for being an undersized post, I mean, they have some – they're not true post players, but they're 6'6", right?
Yes.
And Noah's trying to be a 5-man being 6'1" or whatever he is. 6'2" is probably a stretch. But he's so smart. He's got good feet, good position. He just finds a way to go after that thing. And sometimes when you're just relentless, it doesn't matter how tall you are. If you just want it bad enough, you find a way to go get those things. And Noah, Carter, Essick the same way. I mean, he's technically a post player at 6 foot or whatever he is. So you got to have the will and the want to go get those things. And they did a really good job tonight. Miles, when he comes in, he has to play the post sometimes. He has to play the wing spot. So, I think I had him for 7 or 8 rebounds as well. So 3 steals, 3 assists, just super active as well. So, once again, I keep saying it, but everybody, Jared Moore had a quiet night, but he still filled up the stat sheet as well. So it's fun to see when you don't care about what the score is, you don't care about how many points you score, you make the extra pass, you make the extra play. We talked about passing up a good shot to get a great shot, and it's fun to see when they can put that in play.
You guys now go to Storm Lake on Thursday. You know them well. You beat them up there earlier. They knocked off Denison Schleswig 78-36 tonight. So they're going to come in wanting this rematch, having you guys win up there and beat them. But I think your guys are going to go up there pretty confident that they can go up and do it for a second time.
Yeah. When we played them the first time, we weren't playing our best basketball, and we played good that night. So I don't want to take anything away from that night. But they're a really good team. They got some guards. We did a really good job last time of controlling a couple of those guys, and we'll have to do a really good job on Thursday. You're going to play a team that you already beat, and you're not going to see somebody that you've lost 2 times to, or someone who that you don't know anything about. So we're excited to go up there. It's a road game, but we've been there already, and it was a good crowd the first time we played them. I'll anticipate having another good crowd. So we're just going to have a couple good days of practice and hopefully carry the momentum from this game over to that one and see what happens.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight. Appreciate you joining us. I'll see you up at Storm Lake coming up on Thursday night.
Sounds good. Thanks for the coverage, Jeff. Appreciate it.
You bet. Head coach Randy Beeson again with the Carroll Tigers. We're going to get Todd Danner back on the headsets here briefly, and we'll get Todd back over here and kind of get some final thoughts from him. We do need to announce our Motor Inn Player of the Game coming up here yet tonight, and that's part of the reason I wanted Todd. I put all the pressure on him to figure out our Player of the Game. I did help you out a little bit, right?
Yes, you did.
Yes,
you did.
I did. I think I said, 2 words?
Yep. Yep. I appreciate you letting me handle that, too, so I take a lot of confidence in you to do that.
You're the master. You're the expert on the air. I'm just the guy that talks all the time. Todd, there were so many Trey Tassel tonight, Noah Henners tonight, Matt Collison. There was a lot of guys, Miles Nusbeck, that all contributed. As Randy said a bunch of times, he said in the interview, this was a team win tonight, and they were 100% accurate on that. But we go with Stone Siebenaller tonight.
Like you said.
7 threes.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's not always the kids that score all the points that you want to mention, because like I said, you got a bunch of role players that play for Carroll High and then rebounds and creating havoc on defense and playing good defense and making the extra pass. Those are the things that coaches love to see. But when it comes right down to it, Stone Siebenaller had an awesome night. Hot shooting from the outside, 7 3-pointers.
Yep, 7
3-pointers, 21
on the night.
So, he was, and Trey Tassel was 16 points. So, definitely those 2 kids had awesome nights. But Siebenaller had got Carroll set the tone early on with his 3-point shots and really got him off to a great start. So, great pick for Player of the Game.
So, again, Stone Siebenaller is our Motor Inn Player of the Game. I'm going to get official stats from Coach. I'll get those up on the recap story on the Brinks Exterior Sports Report. Hopefully have that posted by 9:30 tonight. I'll get the Player of the Game banner put together as well and get that out on the CV Sports Network website, Facebook, and Twitter and Instagram pages coming up here in a little bit. Todd, always good to work with you.
It's awesome.
Hopefully we can do this many, many more times. You going to come to Storm Lake with me on Thursday?
I can if you want me to. I think I'm free.
I have no problems with that.
I enjoy that. It's great working with you again, and then, like I said, it keeps me around the game of basketball, and I enjoy it tremendously.
You bet. So Todd Danner joining me on the broadcast. Don't forget, Jeff Storyhan those great photos he takes. Those will be free to download. Those will be posted either tonight or tomorrow on the CB Sports Network Facebook page and website. So, again, Carroll Tigers cruise here tonight as they beat Sadell by a final of 84-51. We've got 3 postseason games coming up tomorrow night. You can always find that local sports schedule online at sports.1380kcim.com. Have a great night, everybody.